1 year from now, where do you think you'll be? And before you answer, be honest with yourself, not where you want to be, not where you hope to be, where you'll actually be. And if you're like 99% of people, myself included, for most of my life, no, admittedly, you'll be exactly where you are right now. Same job, same income, same frustrations, same excuses, just like this year and the year before that and the year before that. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be that way, because I'm going to show you why you've been stuck. I missed this for so many years, why every December feels the same. And the exact system I used to make 2025 the year everything finally shifted. My best sales year ever. I built an app, I wrote a book, coming in empty nester, dealing with all the, past craziness and all the stuff that's out there. So if you're tired of nothing changing, this is for you. Hey, I'm Gavin Weber. And look, I've made definite progress over the last few decades. And I'm not saying I haven't grown at all, but for years, my advancements were incremental. I felt that way, like they were small compared to what I knew was possible. Every December, I tell myself, next year, it's going to be different. This is the year I'm going to start that amazing business, making $500,000. I'll be making millions within just a couple of years. I set these like huge goals. I'm buying the books, I watch the videos, get coaching, and I'd feel that like dopamine hit of optimism. Like, yes, this is so possible. But by February, slow down. By June, distant memory. June through December, just coasting, back to normal again, year after year after year. And here's what I finally realized. I was doing what everyone told me I should do. Set my goals. I was visualizing. I was staying motivated, but I didn't have a system. I didn't have a process, a tool that actually worked for me. And you might be able to relate. But here's the brutal truth. The reason most people stay stuck, including me for a long time, isn't because they're lazy. It's not because they don't want it badly enough. You do. It's because they're trying to change their circumstances without changing themselves. I had all the excuses. I don't have time. My family needs me. I can't afford it. My job is too demanding. And listen, those are real constraints. Like, I get it. I'm not dismissing them at all. But eventually, you have to realize your why, what you want for your life. It has to be bigger than your fear of actually going for it, or you're absolutely going to stay stuck. And for me, the real issue was this. I was lonely in my transformation. I didn't have real support, real accountability, a system that would actually make a difference long-term. And I'd go after things that, I would try to make them inspire me. They would motivate me to do my job better, make more money. But deep down, and listen to this really carefully, because it was a huge realization for me. I didn't really care about those things I set the goals about. And so when the going got tough for me, and when I hit obstacles and resistance, I'd stop because it sucked and I didn't like it. And here's what nobody talks about. Most people don't even think what they really want is actually possible, because they're so wounded, so conditioned, so hurt. I mean, I can so relate to this. This was me. That's their norm. That's what they think life is disappointment. They don't even realize another possibility exists. And when good things actually do start to happen to them, it's actually scary. It's so foreign to them that it feels like they're losing a part of themselves, because they're addicted to those feelings of feeling bad and feeling failure and feeling like a victim and feeling lost and feeling fear. And Joe Dispenza, I feel like it says it best. You have to break the habit of being yourself. And without that, you're going to be stuck. And here's what makes it even worse. Every year you set goals and you don't hit them. You're actually then reinforcing that pattern. You're creating neuroplasticity around failure. You're building a belief system that says, it's not possible for me. And think about it. It's January. You set the same goals probably last year, but last year you didn't hit them either. So you feel the same emotion. Oh, probably not going to happen again. I'm going to still set them. I don't know why. And no wonder the motivation fades. No wonder, you want something different. You want freedom, purpose, meaning, abundance, joy, but you're scared that you might have to actually become someone different within that. And guess what? You do. You have to change. You have to evolve. You have to let go of who you've been. And quite frankly, that's terrifying. Because if you think, if you keep thinking and acting and feeling the same way you do right now, you're going to be here again next year. How it was for me for years and years and everybody else. And that should actually terrify you because time is the one thing we can't get back. So let me ask you again, 1 year from now, where will you be? All right. So let me tell you what changed for me. Hope it'll help you. This has been a progression. I've been working on this stuff for well over 10 to 12 years, much longer than that. But the specific moment that clicked for me was this. I realized no one's coming to save me. The only person stopping me is the person I see in the mirror. And the only person who can help me is the same person in the mirror. Now, I believe the universe wants to support me, support all of us. God wants to support us. But I had to take responsibility. I had to ask for guidance. I had to do the work. And when I started making headway with, stuff like manifesting, setting goals, visualizing, all that, I still felt like I was in this loop. I was chasing. I was trying to manifest, thinking that it would make me whole, but it didn't because I wasn't changing myself. I was just trying to change my circumstances. I really wanted lasting change and transformation, and I needed help. And that's when I discovered guided meditation, not just sitting in silence, not generic relaxing meditations, which there's nothing wrong with those, for getting, calmer or helping you sleep, but guided meditations that were designed to transform how I think, how I feel, what I visualize. That was the game changer. And that's when I started making these monumental shifts that I could really notice. And here's the crazy part. I had these incredible years, like 8 years ago. I remember when I started guided meditations with Joe Dispenza. I had one of my best years ever. And then 4 to 5 years ago, same thing. And each time I would stop doing the meditations. I don't know why. And guess what? I plateaued. I slipped back. 2 years ago, I started doing guided meditations again. And in 2025, I just had my best sales year ever. Even though all the stuff I've dealt with, I built my app, I have family stuff, becoming an empty nester. Even though it's been chaotic, and I'm in the best place I've ever been, feeling whole, feeling complete, because I've been consistent with the practice. So let me paint a more detailed picture for you. So at the beginning of January 2025, I was frustrated. I was a little lost, feeling like I was in limbo. It's good life, good family, making good money. You might be able to relate, have a lot of things going for you, but really feeling, connected to why I'm here and what excites me to wake up in the morning. But by the end of December 2025, I'm writing a book, creating an app. I'm launching it now. I feel like I'm living my purpose. I wasn't at the beginning of the year. And more importantly, I've proven to myself that this system works. Because here's the thing. Everybody has the ability to create the life they really want and what's possible for them. And it's so much closer than you think right now. It always felt so far away. You just need the right system, the right tool, the right support. And that's what I've created. All right. So let me tell you about the reality engineered protocols book, the system I just created. And this is my life's work. It's a 5-stage system that walks you through exactly what I'm talking about. And then it uses custom guided meditation as the tool to make it stick, to create the lasting change. So you can overcome your past. You can heal what you didn't even know was bothering you. And you can let go so you can live your best life finally, right? I wrote this book because I felt like I had a lack of clarity. I was doing all these different things. I learned from all these different teachers, Abraham Hicks, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Eckhart Tolle, Michael Singer, big fan of A Course in Miracles. List goes on and on. But I wanted a way to bring it all together, like in a way that systematically I could actually do it. So I could take these quantum leaps, live from intentional creation. Here's, this is what I know. We are responsible for our reality. We are creating it every moment. So we get to engineer it. And if we know how, which is what this book is all about, then that's the effect. The stages are the cause. Your life is the effect. And if you understand cause and effect in that way, it's law. It's gonna happen. And here's a quick rundown for process. Stage 1, the scan, understanding where you're at. You can't change what you're not aware of, right? Stage 2, the reset, clearing your underlying program, getting it out of there so your past doesn't dictate your future anymore. Stage 3, call into the design. What do you want? Getting crystal clear in your vision and the reality you want to align with. Stage 4, the signal. This is where you really feel it, where you broadcast it day by day, whether it's meditation, action, alignment. I teach you all that. And stage 4 is the lock. This is where it's already done. You become it. You live from that space. That's the system. And here's the thing. The book's free. I'm giving away for free on purpose because I don't want cost to ever be the reason people can't benefit from something that will really help them. You can find the link in the description below. Go ahead and download it, read it, apply it. This book is really for people who've gone for it and maybe fail, or they're still feeling frustrated that they know more is possible, who've read all the books, come a long way, but no, they're just scratching the surface. It's for the people who want to really understand who they are and experience what's possible, have their life filled with miracles and joy and abundance. And they want to stop seeking, want to stop chasing, start living what's possible right now. Now, here's where it gets extremely powerful. The reality engineer protocol, it's the framework, the system. But guided meditation is the application, because I'm not going to leave you hanging, with another book with all this information, but it doesn't change your life. And that's why I built Guide. Guide's a custom meditation app that creates meditation specifically for you based on where you're at, what you're struggling with, where you're going. It's not generic. It's not made for millions of people. It's made for you. And here's why that matters. I've used so many meditation apps over the years. Like I said, like Headspace, Calmer, and September, they're really good, but they always felt like they were for somebody else. And Guide knows you, knows what you're going through, and creates meditations that are designed to help you make personalized, massive quantum shifts forward, to get in touch with that parallel reality that exists for you right in this moment, right now, as quickly as possible. And that's what it's designed to do. And when you combine the reality and engineered protocol with custom meditation, that's when you get lasting change. That's when you stop hoping next year will be different and you start engineering it to be different. All right. So here's where I could use your help and an invitation, if you will. This all sounds up your alley. I'm actually launching a beta group. This is just, created this. I benefited from me. I want to pass it on. And I'm going to design the aspects of Guide that incorporates the reality engineered protocol and walks you through that process. I want your feedback. I want to know what's working, what's not, what could be improved. And I'm going to do coaching calls either weekly or bi-weekly. And I really want to make this extremely valuable for people. Now, here's the thing. I'm hesitant to make it completely free because when things are free, people don't really find them valuable. They're just like, oh, I'll try it. And they don't really commit to it. So there's going to be an application. You have to show that you want this, that you're ready. The beta group is for people who are ready to make next year of their life the year where they've always imagined. And the year that they can look back in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years and say, this had a dramatic impact on my life. And this is when things truly change. And I want people who are ready to show up, who are sick of feeling stuck, who want to live their best life. Even if you already have a pretty good life, I have a good life. And I just know it can be unbelievably miraculous. And that's what I'm aligning with. So if that's you, apply for the beta group. Again, links below in the description. I'm only taking a limited number of people. And, the final picture I'd want to paint for you is this. Imagine it's December 2026, basically 1 year from now. You wake up, something's different. You're not dreading the day. You're excited. You look at your bank account. You're not stressed. You're grateful. You think about the past year. You're not frustrated. You're proud because you did it. You actually did it this time. You showed up every day. You followed the system. You used the tool in your life. Transform, not incrementally, not slowly, quantum leaps. Your relationships are better. Your income's higher. Your purpose is clear. You feel whole, complete, aligned. That's possible for you. That's what this protocol creates. But here's the difference between this and everything else you've tried. This isn't just information. This is transformation. I mean that. This isn't just the what and the why. This is the how. There's a book that gives you the system, okay? The reality engineer protocol, and an app that gives you the tool, and a beta group that gives you the support and the accountability. That's the missing link. That's the game changer. So let me ask you one more time. 1 year from now, where will you be? Will you be here watching videos again, hoping again something changes this year, reading another book, setting the same goals you didn't hit this year? Or will you be living the life you've always known was possible? Choice is yours. But I'm telling you this is the year. This is the moment. Not next year, not when things calm down, not when you have more time. Now. And here's what I want you to do. Step one, just go get the Reality Engineer Protocol book. It's free. It's in the description. Read it, digest it, read it multiple times, let it sink in. Step two, the beta group sounds good to you? Let's get you in. I'm only taking a limited number of people. So if you're serious, apply. And step three, I really want you to comment below. And you want me, if you're interested, even possibly post in the comments and what you're committed to changing next year. Let's make this the year everything shifts. Look, I don't know where you're at right now. Maybe you're crushing it. Maybe you're struggling. Maybe you're somewhere in between. But I do know this. If you're watching this video, come this far, you're ready for more. You're ready to stop settling, stop making excuses, stop staying stuck, got these big dreams, and you want to hit them. And I'm here to help you do that. So let's do this together. 1 year from now, your life is going to look completely different. And I would love and appreciate if you subscribe, support my channel however you want it, get involved, hit that bell button for the new videos that I'm going to be, creating. And I'm going to help you create and engineer the life you've always imagined. And be fun. It's going to be some work. And I look forward to being on the journey with you. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Go get all those things in the description. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.